What's up, y'all? It's your boy AJ, and I'm back with another Blu-ray haul. It is the end of the month slash beginning of the month, so I'm gonna go show you guys what I picked up in the month of May. I'm very excited to show you guys what I picked up. It's a lot, but I'm gonna try not to keep the live stream too long. Last month, it was kind of long. I did like a 2-hour stream. It was fun. I got to engage with the chat, and hopefully I get to do that again tonight. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go a little bit quicker than I usually do. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. So let's go. All right, so getting into it, the first pickup, I am super excited for this one. I've been waiting for this to come in for a very, very long time now. I am hyped. I am pumped. My first pickup is the hero of Color City. Yo, look at this. This is going to be a masterpiece. I have not seen this film yet, but I've heard amazing things. We got a stacked cast. We got Christina Ricci, Craig Ferguson, Rosie Perez, Wayne Brady, Jessica Capshaw, and Sean Astin. Come on, man. And it came with a slip. It came with a slip. Let's see what y'all have to say. Nobody says nothing. Okay, that was a absolute and complete troll. I did buy this, but it has a yellow case. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of washing it out. The glare is kind of washing it out, but it has a yellow case. Bruce Wayne said, bruh. It has a yellow case, so I'm going to swap out the case for this and put it on this, the Simpsons movie. So I've seen people doing that with this film, so I was like, you know what? Let me pick it up. It was like $3 on Amazon. It's probably too much for it. I think I might actually watch this and see like if it's that bad. It looks terrible. Look at that. It looks really bad. But yeah, and the reviews are not good for it either. I looked up the reviews for this. But yeah, Hero Color City is the first pickup. Now that I got that out of the way, we can get to the good pickups. The next one is Aquaman on 4K. We're doing a DCEU rewatch in my group chat right now, and yeah, I just wanted to pick them all up on 4K. It's not that many. Alex Thomas says, "Wow." Bruce Wayne says, "Bruh." Alex says, "Wow." Yeah, I kind of opened up the stream with a troll. It's okay. I've been trolling a lot today. You can ask my group chat. But Aquaman on 4K, it didn't come with a slip. It was $14.99, $15, so not too bad. It's a wonderful looking 4K. Like it looks really good. So I'm glad that I picked it up. As far as the movie itself, I like the movie. I don't necessarily love it. I got some buddies that love the film, but I don't love it, but I do like it. Next pickup is Halloween Kills. I finally picked up Halloween Kills. I really like the slipcover. I'm glad I was able to find it with a slip for pretty cheap, $12. You can't really see that, but yeah, $12. So Halloween Kills with a slip on 4K. It didn't come with the digital because it was pre-owned, but that's okay. I'll find my ways to watch it, and I have it on 4K now. So I'm glad I didn't pay full price for it because I have an odd relationship with that movie. Like I like it, but I also hate it at the same time. It makes me super, super frustrated, but I do like it for the most part. The kills are gruesome and entertaining, but it's just they make some story decisions that are like, who writes this? But anyway, moving on to the next one, we got Hot Rod. I found this on Amazon for cheap. My buddy Luke, shout out to Luke. He sent me the link or told me that it was cheaper on Amazon, and I went ahead and picked it up. This is one of my favorite comedies, actually. I'm surprised I didn't already own it, but Hot Rod. Cool beans. Next one is Kung Fu Hustle. I saw this movie a very, very long time ago. I remember liking it. My dad showed me this movie, and it's one of the good memories I have with my dad. So I went ahead and picked it up on Blu-ray. It was only like $5.99, and it's been on my list to pick up. So I found it in the wild, and I went ahead and picked it up. Next one is Why Him? I keep seeing this on 4K everywhere, but I picked it up on Blu-ray. I like this movie. I think it's actually pretty good. Luke, yo, I was just talking about you, bro. Thank you for letting me know that Hot Rod was on sale. It's a good movie. I love that movie. But yeah, so Why Him? Starring Bryan Cranston and James Franco. This movie is actually really funny to me. I like this movie. It is a Christmas movie, I believe. Comedy. I like it. And in support of my boy Johnny Depp, I saw these at Disc Replay, and I had to pick them up. They're so like shiny and glimmery and glistening. So Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. What's the second one? Is Dead Man's Chest the second one? Yep, Dead Man's Chest. I have never seen Dead Man's Chest or At World's End. I plan on watching these now that I own them. I have seen Curse of the Black Pearl, but it was a long time ago, so it's probably going to be like a first-time watch for me. Why Him is bad. I heard that from a lot of people. I actually like the movie. I don't know. Comedy is very subjective. Like, I might think something is hilarious and the next person might not like it. I don't know. It's just how it is. Like, I recently have been talking to a lot of people that don't like Step Brothers. And I was like, yo, you don't like Step Brothers? That's like the most amazing comedy of all time. But I've been hearing it more and more. Step Brothers is mediocre. Step Brothers is not funny. I'm like, yo, that's one of my favorite comedies. But comedy is so subjective. I hated Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar. Like, I hated that movie so much. But I've met so many people that love it. So, who am I to say, what's trash and what's not, especially comedy-wise. It's kind of hard to gauge if a comedy is a good movie or not because comedy is so subjective. Legend Thomas. Hey, AJ. What's going on, Legend Thomas? I think this is somebody in relation to Alex. Thank you for stopping by, my buddy Alex. I actually enjoyed Why Him. I really enjoyed Why Him. Yeah, I like it too. I think it's funny. That's just me. I was not expecting to like it, though. I think that's one reason why I enjoyed it so much. Bruce Wayne says Barbara Star is... Okay, so Bruce Wayne, you say Barbara Star is throw up, or Why Him is throw up emojis. And then you say Barbara Star is sick face emoji, but not quite throwing up. So do you like Barbara Star more than Why Him? I don't know. Let us know. Next one up is Arrow Season 2. I've been collecting the Arrow seasons because I found the steelbook at Disc Replay, the 4th season steelbook at Disc Replay. So I was like, you know what? Now I got to start, collecting the seasons. So I have season 1, 2, and 4. I think that's all I have right now. But I'll be picking up the rest of the seasons too. Slowly but surely. They're not like huge on my priority list. I never did finish the show. I think I got season 7 to watch and 8. I don't know if it ends on 8. I can't remember where the show ends, but I think I'm on season 7 right now. This one is one that my wife suggested I pick up. Brothers Grimm. We're gonna watch this together. It's covering Heath Ledger's face. Wait, no, it's covering Matt Damon's face. But it's got Matt Damon and Heath Ledger. I've never seen it. She was like, "Oh, you never seen this? Let's get it." So I went ahead and picked it up. That's one that we're gonna watch together. I'd be excited to watch movies with my wife. I know I'm supposed to say that, but I really do. The Conjuring 3-film collection. I picked this up. I never owned any of the Conjuring films, so I went ahead and picked up the Conjuring 3-film collection. It's got 1, 2, and 3, and yeah, I'm looking forward to rewatching these. A lot of people do not like the third one at all. They think it's a piece of crap. I don't think it's a piece of crap, but I realize that it's not the best of the two. It's the weakest of the three. But yeah, The Conjuring 3-film collection trilogy. The next one is The Witch. It came with a slip, man. I ordered it on Amazon on 4K. I think it was like $11.99, $12.99, really cheap. This movie is really good. Robert Eggers. I was getting in the mood for Robert Eggers films because of The Northman that came out, and I really enjoyed The Northman. I'll be getting that this coming week. But The Witch is a great film. Very slow burn, but I think it pays off really well in the end. Next one is Disturbia, starring Shia LaBeouf. I remember really enjoying this film. I haven't seen it in years, but yeah, I picked up Disturbia. Next one is The Royal Tenenbaums on Criterion. This is the second Criterion that I've ever purchased, and it felt good to buy a Criterion. Like I do kind of feel like it's a little higher end as far as like physical media. The packaging, I like the case, the clear case. I really like the special like poster and things in here. I know it's got extra special features. I've never been a huge special features guy, but once I start collecting more Criterions, I think I'm going to look into the special features a lot more. Y'all are saying stuff in the comments. Let's see what y'all are saying. Luke Ponto says The Conjuring 1 and 2 are fantastic, and I think The Devil Made Me Do It is actually pretty good. I also picked up Disturbia in May. Nice. Red 4K, yo, what's going on, bro? What is going on? Bruce Wayne says, I love Criterion Collection. Nice. I only have one other than the one I just picked up, so 2 in total. The first one I picked up was Punch Drunk Love last year on Criterion, and I picked up Royal Tenenbaums. I really enjoy Wes Anderson films, and that is probably my favorite. I know that's a hot take. Most people do not put Royal Tenenbaums at the top of their Wes Anderson list, but I do. So next one, I'm not that proud of to say that I picked up, but I bought Venom, Let There Be Carnage on 4K Steelbook. I really do like this Steelbook. I don't like this movie that much. I will be watching it again, probably again and again, but maybe I'll grow to like it more. I don't really love the first Venom movie, so, and I own that, so, and the back is kind of the same as the front, but I do like the front of the Steelbook a lot. So Venom Let There Be Carnage on 4K Steelbook. I also picked up Raya and the Last Dragon. I love how there's no font, no lettering on the front of this. You just know what it is, looking at it. And I really like the design there. The back is a little lazy. I like it, but I don't love it on the back. But yeah, Raya and the Last Dragon 4K Steelbook. It was cheap. I think it was like $7.99 or something like that. Red 4K says the movie sucks, but the Steelbook is fuego. I think you're referring to Let There Be Carnage. The movie is not good. No, I don't like it, but I do like the Steelbook a lot. Venom Steelbook is fire. Yes, it is. It really is. Luke says, I actually enjoy Venom Let There Be Carnage. I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy that somebody out there in the world finds enjoyment in that movie. When I rewatched the movie, I didn't hate it as much as I did the first time, but I still didn't like it. I still didn't like the movie. The dialogue is absolutely terrible in that movie. I just grabbed the Logan comic artwork 4K Steelbook. Nice. That's awesome. I love Logan. Logan is a masterpiece. Next up is the Ferris Bueller's Day Off Steelbook. And then you got that on the back. And yeah, it's the Blu-ray Steelbook. I don't think it has a 4K release at all. But it did come with a scratch. I don't know if you can see it. Came with a scratch right there. Oh, whatever shall I do? But yeah, Ferris Bueller. It's classic 80s film. Next, Matrix Resurrections. I was about to say the totally different movie. Matrix Resurrections. My boy Benji in the chat. What's going on, my boy? Benji Sandergaard. He likes this movie for whatever godforsaken reason. He does like this movie, but I found it at Disc Replay for like, I think it was like $7.99 on 4K, or maybe 10. It might have been like $10 on 4K, new release. Matrix Resurrections on 4K with a slip. I really enjoy this slip. It's really nice. But the movie itself, I don't love. But you know, I might learn to like it. Maybe. I don't know. Alex says, Disc Replay coming in clutch. Yes, sir. Red 4K says, I just realized every Matrix sequel starts with an R. Yeah, it does. And all the movies are rated R. I don't know if that has anything to do with each other, but yeah. So I'm trying to collect the Spider-Man films as far as like MCU on 4K with a slip. And I was able to find Far From Home. I don't need No Way Home because I have it on Steelbook, but I'm trying to find the 4K slips for the other MCU Spider-Man films and Into the Spider-Verse because I have that awful Steelbook. I liked it when I first bought it, but now it's a sore, like an eyesore in my collection right now. So I'm trying to get rid of that, but I want to collect all these on 4K before I do that. So now I need Homecoming with a slip, and I need Into the Spider-Verse with a slip, all 4K. So I don't know if I'm going to ever find that, but hopefully I can. Yeah, so yeah, he said Matrix sequel. And so we got what? What's the sequel? Reloaded. Revolutions. Why am I getting stuck on this? Why is my brain not working? Okay, Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolutions, Matrix Resurrections. Okay, there we go. My brain wasn't working for a second. Then I got to Bohemian Rhapsody on 4K with a slip. So I am happy. I really like this slip cover. It's really cool. But yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody, you kind of, I don't know if you can really see that, but you can see the symbol behind the lettering there, the Queen symbol. So next is the Equalizer on Blu-ray. I have Equalizer 2, but I didn't have Equalizer 1, so I had to complete that collection right there. Next, you don't really see this in the wild hardly ever. You might have to like do a special, online order for this usually. But I found this in the wild, Death Proof. It's one of Quentin Tarantino's films he wrote and directed. And yeah, I'm trying to, collect all of his filmography because it's not that extensive. So I picked up Death Proof, and yeah, so I finished my, collection for Tarantino, but I have one more that I need to show off, and that completes it. This is actually really cool. I saw this at Half Price Books. I do already own the film, but, and it's not the best film, but it is the Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince lenticular, like, picture case. This is really cool to me. I really liked it, and it slides down, and it has the movies on DVD and blue. No, it's a DVD set. So this is a DVD set. But it's a lenticular like picture case, which is awesome. I really like this. It's not really doing it justice in this camera, but yeah, because there's that glare, but it's all right. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Probably one of my least favorite Harry Potter movies. All right, so next up is Wonder Woman, the 2017 version of Wonder Woman. Again, not with a slip, but that's okay. I found it for $8 at the exchange, and I went ahead and picked it up. I've been trying to pick up the DCEU on 4K, so now I have that. It's completed. I have all of them. Let me see. Do I have any more? Yeah, I have one more DCEU in the stack, so we'll get there. Next up is a childhood favorite of mine personally, Nacho Libre. I love this movie. This movie is hilarious to me. I can see people saying that it's not funny. Like I said, comedy is subjective. I love Nacho Libre, though. I can watch this over and over and over again. And I had it on DVD, so I went ahead and upgraded it to Blu-ray. It was like $5 on Amazon. So next up is Jaws. This is a 80s classic creature feature film. And there's been a lot of talk about this movie in my group chat lately because I rewatched it recently and I was like, I like Jaws a lot, but I don't start getting truly invested until about an hour in. I know this is an unpopular opinion. Everybody don't jump down my throat all at once. But yeah, this movie I really enjoy, but I don't start getting truly invested until about the halfway point. Yeah, there's some cool kills at the beginning, frightening kills at the beginning of the film, but there's a lot of dialogue, a lot of, will we shut the beach down? Will we not? And then the whole thing with the parents and, I don't know. It's just not for me. The first half of the film is not necessarily for me. But when we get to the second half on the boat, I'm turning up. I'm like, I love this movie, but the first half is kind of slow for me personally. But yeah, that is Jaws. Let's see what y'all are talking about. I also picked up Bohemian Rhapsody on 4K. Wow, you picked up a lot of the same things. Bruce Wayne says, fire. Nacho Libre is hilarious. Jaws is a summer classic, but it's not something I rewatch constantly. I get it. Jaws is a 5 out of 5, hands down. I know a lot of people that will agree with you. I'm in the 4.54 range with the movie. Because I do love that like the back half of the movie, but like leading up to that is very slow. Alex says, I agree, Bruce. All right, moving into the next one. This Alex Thomas might be he might laugh at this one. So when he came down here and we did like a Blu-ray haul together or Blu-ray hunt together, he bought Alien vs. Predator, the double feature, right? And they did not give him his second disc. So I sent him, because I have the set or the clamshell or whatever, I sent him Requiem. So in my collection, it's sitting there with just Alien vs. Predator, no Requiem. And I thought I would be okay with that. I thought I would be fine. I'd be like, this is whatever, missing a movie. I'll just catch it whenever. But that missing disc, it hurt me. I'm sorry, Alex. It did. So I went ahead and picked up Alien versus Predator double feature again. I bought it again. It was only like $3. So, I'm not stressing over it. But Alien versus Predator double feature. You got Alien versus Predator Requiem, and I haven't seen either of these films. So I know that Alien versus Predator Requiem it shouldn't be that much of a hassle to buy because a lot of people don't like it. But I Felt like my collection was missing something, even though said I would send it and I'd be okay with it. But yeah, I picked up Alien versus Predator double feature. All right, and then this is one that was at he said, really, bro? Really? I don't know. It just wasn't it was bothering me, bro. I was thinking about it when I was laying in bed. I was like, my set is missing a disc. So Bruce Wayne says, that's funny. Yeah, it's hilarious, bro. I don't know. My brain, I don't know why. I couldn't live with myself. So the next pickup is one that I bought just because it was cheap. It was cheap. And I did not see this movie, but I haven't heard great things. It's called Reminiscence, starring Hugh Jackman. And people been saying that this movie isn't very good, but it was at Best Buy for like $2.99 like a week ago. And you know, I said Reminiscence, kind of newer title. Let me pick it up for $2.99. So I bought Reminiscence. Hopefully it's not as bad as everybody says it is, but I couldn't live with myself, my boy. I could not. All right, next one is it's the talk of the town right now. Everybody's talking about it. Top Gun. I had to pick it up. I watched it for the first time right before, like a week before Top Gun Maverick came out, and I really enjoyed this movie. I really, really like this movie. I'm sad that it didn't come with a slip. But yeah, Top Gun Maverick, I do feel like might be the better movie technically, but I do enjoy the first Top Gun a lot. So I went ahead and picked it up on 4K. Reminiscence is okay. I need to rewatch it. You excited for House of the Dragon? Am I excited for House of the Dragon? That's kind of a loaded question because I don't feel that much excitement, but I am eager to watch it. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm eager to watch it, but I'm not like hype, pumped, like, let's go, House of the Dragon, you know, a prequel series to one of the best shows of all time. How is it going to live up to, you know, the Game of Thrones? How is it going to live up to that? Like, that's how I feel. Like, I'm not excited for it, but how is it going to live up to Game of Thrones? It has some big shoes to fill, and it's got the same writers as the end of the series, which I didn't like. I don't like the end of the series, but I don't hate it like everybody else. It's not a great ending to a epic story like it should have been, but I didn't get offended as much as a lot of people did. Top Gun was better than I remember. Yeah, it's good. Top Gun is one of my favorite 80s movies. I have a nostalgic spot for it. Yeah, it's definitely a good movie, and I didn't grow up with it, but you know, watching it a couple weeks ago, I loved it. I really, really did. I don't feel the hype like when a new Game of Thrones season was coming. Oh yeah. I don't feel the hype like you felt the hype when a new Game of Thrones season was coming. I get that. And I think one of the reasons is because we don't get those same characters back, you know. It's not a continuation to the story. It's a prequel. So, you know, we kind of don't know. You know, we don't know if we're going to like these characters. We don't know if we're going to like the writing, you know, things like that. I feel like they're going to get the set, the effects, and like the costumes down. I feel like all of that, like technically it's going to be very well made, but I don't know if the story is going to be there for me. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not counting it out. I don't know. Game of Thrones is so fire. I love season 8. Fight me. I'm not gonna fight you because I don't hate season 8, but I don't particularly like it. I'm kind of right there in the middle. I think I'll give it like a 3.5, maybe just a 3 out of 5 because it felt super rushed and they could have done something so much better. Like when I see the potential that this show could have had in the finale and like the series ending, it could have been so epic, but it just didn't. It kind of fizzled out. I don't know. Didn't love it. But my boy Alex Thomas is watching the show right now, so I'm not gonna get into spoilers. But there is an episode in season 8 that I really enjoy. For the most part, there are some things in it that I don't love, but I think everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say there's an episode in season 8 that I really like. Alex says, I'm so happy I got into Game of Thrones. Yeah, Game of Thrones is a fantastic series. Next, we got to get Alex Thomas into Breaking Bad. That show, I like Breaking Bad more than Game of Thrones. And that's saying a lot because I really love Game of Thrones, but I don't feel like there's a bad season of Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is amazing throughout. Of course, there's going to be more episodes that you like more than others, but I would not say there's any bad episodes of Breaking Bad at all. That show is phenomenal. I've been talking a lot. Let's get into the next pickups. Picked up 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. This movie is not talked about enough. I absolutely love this movie. I'm so glad that I was able to pick it up. I'm sad that it didn't come with a slip cover, but that's okay. This movie, I'm just glad to own it. I love this movie. Frances McDormand. This is my favorite Frances McDormand performance that I've seen. You know, I haven't seen a whole lot of her movies, but this is definitely my favorite of the ones that I have seen. Then we got Woody Harrelson and Sam Rockwell, also phenomenal performances from them. So 3 billboards. I need to definitely watch this again. I've only seen it once, and it's like one of my favorite movies. So I'm definitely going to give this another watch. One reason why I picked it up. All right, and this is the last Quentin Tarantino film that I had to pick up to own all of his filmography, and it is Jackie Brown. So I own every single Quentin Tarantino film now that I own Jackie Brown on Blu-ray. Yeah, Quentin Tarantino. I have heard mixed reviews about this movie. I have not seen it yet. The movies that I haven't seen is this one and Death Proof, the other one that I picked up this month. So Jackie Brown and Death Proof are the ones that I do have to watch to finish his whole filmography, watching his whole filmography. But now I own all of them. All right, my boy, Rev 4K sent me these 2 films. He didn't really love this movie. Minari is an A24 film about a Korean family that is trying to like build a farm or, you know, be farmers and things like that. But, you know, I'm being, you know, in America, there's a struggle there. So Minari, it's good movie. It's not amazing. I think it got a little bit more praise than it deserved, but I do enjoy this movie a lot, and I do like the slipcover a lot. So, Rev, thank you for having me or sending this to me. I appreciate you, brother. And then you sent me this one as well, True Romance. It looks like he got this imported. True Romance on Blu-ray. I think it's region free. It should be region free. Hopefully I can watch it on my 4K player / PS5. But True Romance, never seen it. Don't really know anything about it. Christian Slater and Patricia Arquette are in it. Dennis Hopper, Val Kilmer, Gary Oldman, Brad Pitt, Christopher Walken. It has a stacked cast, and I know it's always highly regarded. A lot, like I feel like film buffs should be watching this movie because everybody talks about it. All the film people talk about it. So, you know, hey, I'm gonna check it out. Rev sent it to me, so I'm gonna check it out. Fargo is my favorite performance from her. I do like Fargo a lot, and it might be my second favorite performance from Frances McDormand, but I'm gonna have to say Three Billboards, bro, is a little bit more heavy hitting than Fargo. I think in Fargo her performance was really good, but she was the type of character that is kind of quirky, kind of timid a little bit, and she wasn't like boom in your face dramatic. But in Three Billboards though, yo, she was giving it to him, bro. She was not playing no games. I love her character. I think that was another big thing. I like her character a lot more in not a lot more. I would say more, but maybe not a lot more than in Fargo in Three Billboards. I keep forgetting Three Billboards because that is a long title. That is a long title. You got to give it to me. Jared Runner says, hello, sorry I'm late. Oh, no problem. I'm trying to blow through these a little bit quicker than last time. You good? My cat is acting wild. He's talking a lot. Luke says, I know you think I'm crazy for buying Infinite on 4K and I don't have Paramount Plus and I want to be able to finish it. Luke, you coming in my chat with that. Yeah, we'll have to talk about that off screen because I just don't understand, and I'm trying to understand why you would buy a movie full price if you gave it a 1 out of 5. I don't know. But anyway, Luke Ponto, he says True Romance is one of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah, it's very highly regarded. So yeah. True Romance is getting a 4K. I think doesn't it already have a 4K, but now it's like getting released by a boutique label. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but I think that's one reason why Rev sent it to me. Infinite is not good. That's what I hear. I don't know. I can't speak for it because I have not seen it, so I can't vouch for it. Next one is Chucky, the 7-film collection. I got this with the lenticular. It was $14.99. I think this is kind of a steal because when I looked online, this set is like $40, and I found it for $14. Yeah, it's pre-owned, but I got all the movies now. Not the remake, but I have all the classic movies. I only got 25 minutes into Infinite. Next one is Man of Steel. So this is the last one that I had to get. My boy John Smooth J Stew. If you're not subscribed to Smooth J Stew, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Go to Smooth J Stew YouTube channel. Go to the Smooth J Stew YouTube channel right now and subscribe, and then come back. This man sent me Man of Steel on 4K. Thanks a lot, brother. I really appreciate it, and the 4K looks really good. So I'm not mad at it. I'm actually happy about it. And this is another Smooth J Stew. He didn't send this to me, but he says that he really likes this movie. It's a guilty pleasure for him. It might not be technically good, but it's a guilty pleasure for him. I saw it cheap on Amazon. Van Helsing on 4K. So I went ahead and picked this up. It was pretty cheap. So next one is a childhood favorite, SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I'm excited to actually own this on digital. I'm more excited to own this on digital than physical because I know that I'm going to be watching this on the go. I know I'm going to be having this movie on the go. Yeah, man, this is a childhood favorite of mine. I could probably quote the entire film. You probably don't want to watch this movie with me because I will quote the entire film. But yeah, SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Next one is Insomnia. Christopher Nolan. I am doing another. This is another director that I'm trying to collect all of his films. I don't have them all yet, but Insomnia Christopher Nolan. I'm trying to get all of Christopher Nolan's directed films. Insomnia is a fantastic film, and I don't think it really gets talked about enough. It got Al Pacino. This movie is really good. I'm glad to own it. I saw it for the first time last year. Did a review on it on Instagram. Next up is the Babadook. How do you guys say that? Babadook? Babadook? I always say Babadook, but I feel like that's so wrong. I always say the Babadook, but some people say Babadook. So I don't know. This is a good movie. I remember liking it a lot. I don't remember loving it, but I do remember liking it a lot. It's been a while since I watched it, so I'm glad that I own it. It's creepy. I remember it being creepy, so we're gonna give this a watch pretty soon. I'm also trying to like collect films that I can watch in October. I'm not trying to like buy a whole bunch of films in October to watch in October. I want to have them already so I can be like, oh, I'm just gonna put this on. Oh, I'm just gonna put this on. You know, there's a new release coming out for the Final Destination 5 film collection. I don't own any of the movies, so I am going to pick up that 5 film collection in a couple weeks here. Next one is From Dusk Till Dawn. I watched this movie for the first time in last October. The first 40 minutes, about 40 minutes, is like a totally different movie than the back half of the film. Yo, this movie spirals out of control, and I love it. I don't love the movie, but I love how drastic the movie changes from the beginning to the first half to the second half of the movie. George Clooney. This is probably the only George Clooney movie that I really enjoy that I've seen. I haven't seen a single George Clooney movie that I really, really enjoy. And yes, I've seen Ocean's 11. Hot take. I don't really like that movie. That's a hot take. Burning, scorching hot. I don't really love it. What? What, Kit Kat? Trying to have a live stream here. This cat. No Country for Old Men. This movie is good. It's a neo-western. What do y'all call it? Some kind of western. It's a good movie. I saw it. This replay. I had to have it. What y'all saying? Yeah. Some movies, people say it's bad, and yet people pick it up day one full price. Yeah. I don't quite understand that. What's going on? You're interrupting my live stream. One of my pops is dead behind me. DUD? Dead? I don't see any of my pops dead behind me. Well, it's like falling over. Yeah, you know why? It's because I put them on top of my movies up here. Yeah. You're talking about this one. It's like leaning a little bit. That's bothering you, isn't it? Rev, you got a little bit of OCD, don't you? Luke says No Country for Old Men is my favorite Coen Brothers movie. It is probably mine too. Phenomenal movie. Your cat going crazy. I know. I don't know what's going on with this dude. He doesn't usually do that during my live streams. He usually is pretty quiet. He'll walk back there, but he's usually pretty quiet. Do we see something? Does he see? Do you see something? Do you see something? He's like looking up at the wall or something. Like he sees something. I don't know. Not on your TV. Oh yeah, my avatar pop, my Aang pop back there. My avatar Aang pop, it leans forward. Yeah. Lock the cat in the room. My wife wouldn't like you talking like that, Bruce Wayne. I but I had the same thought. But he's just gonna be crying in there too, so I don't know. But yeah. So next pickup is Prisoners, Denis Villeneuve film, directed. And yeah, this movie is it's good. It's a slow burn, but you know, it's a really good movie. It stars Hugh Jackman and Paul Dano and Viola Davis and Jake Gyllenhaal. That's the man I was trying to think of his name. Jake Gyllenhaal. He's right there on the front. So it's a really good movie. It is a mystery, and I really love this movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Your cat sees some Paranormal Activity stuff. That's how he's acting right now, but now he's licking himself, so I don't know. He's not too concerned about it. The Girl on the Train is the next one. I own the book. I haven't read it. I haven't heard amazing things about this movie, but I saw it for cheap. I've been wanting to own it. Emily Blunt, I really like her as an actress, so I went ahead and picked up The Girl on the Train. Yeah, I got a lot of titles. You killing Alex right now? I am killing Alex right now. I haven't even gotten to my new pickups, the new releases in May, so I'm almost there though. And I picked up this, big box set of Weeds, the complete season. I love this box, this hard green box plastic. It did crack a little. I don't know if you can even see that. Let me turn down that. Yeah, it cracked a little right here. I don't know if you can even see it. Come on. And it cracks down here. But that's okay. And I love this box. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, you can see it like that. And then, yeah, that crack up there and the crack up down there. I'm getting some text. But the thing I do not like about this, and I didn't know that it was like this, is it's sleeves, man. It's sleeves. So you got to pull out the discs from the side like this. And they're like almost impossible to take out. That's what made me kind of upset about this set. Made me very upset, actually, because I got to pull. See, it should not be that hard to get a disc out. So, and hopefully it's not like scratching these Blu-rays. But I am looking forward to rewatching this show. This is a really good show. It's funny. If you're not into the comedy, you probably won't like the show, but I really like this set. So that's why I picked it up. It's the Weed set, complete series. Only bought 8 titles from May. Nice. I'm planning to order a few movies a little later. X is one I'm for sure ordering. Nice. I've never seen Weeds, but I heard it was decent. I feel like Weeds is a comedy. I feel like it's kind of strictly a comedy with a little drama on the side. And then when you get towards the later seasons, yeah, it's got a little bit more drama in it. Because they're trying to get sentimental. They're trying to get serious with the characters and stuff like that. A lot of comedy shows do that. It'll be like kind of strictly comedy at the beginning. And then like towards the end, you'll get more serious stuff. But here, Jared Runner go. I love when Jared Runner gives us a list of stuff he hasn't seen. Never seen X. What y'all talking about? Y'all talking about stuff. Malignant. This is on to the new releases in May. This is like the last part of the live stream. The new releases from May. I picked up Malignant on 4K. I am very happy to own this. I watched it on 4K. It's not that much different than the Blu-ray because the Blu-ray looks and sounds really good. But I really enjoyed this movie. I don't mind supporting James Wan. I don't mind supporting Warner Brothers as far as this release is concerned. So Malignant on 4K. I am very glad that I own this. Wish it came with a slip, and it did not. Next one is the Jurassic Park 4K. I love this slip. The logo is amazing. I love this design for this release. I love it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and show this one off too. I picked up 3. 3 is a guilty pleasure. Okay, get off my back. I like 3. All right. All right. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Next one is Candyman from Scream Factory. This release is okay. I don't really love that it's not a different design, and it doesn't have any like reversible artwork or inside artwork for the paper inside. So I'm just like, it's cool. I really enjoyed the movie though, so I wanted to pick it up on 4K. That's the main reason why I picked it up, and I didn't own it, so I have an excuse. Next one is X. I wanted to give this one another chance. I liked it. I liked it quite a bit when I watched it for the first time in the theater, but I wanted to give it another chance, and I ended up liking it a little bit more on the rewatch. So X, yeah, I liked it. I like it a lot. I think it's 4 out of 5 movie. Next one is The Craft. This is a blind buy. I heard good things about it, and I heard it's very 90s. I really like the 90s aesthetic for a lot of films, so I kind of like how the glare is on this one. But yeah, The Craft on 4K. It's another Scream Factory release. I picked up Belle, anime film that I've heard good things about. So Belle on the Blu-ray. I got Escape from New York, another Scream Factory release from May. I liked this movie. I didn't quite love it, but I heard that it's kind of like a classic. So, I wanted to pick it up on 4K, and, I picked it up on 4K. That's what I did. And last but certainly not least, Something in the Way. Yeah, the Batman on Steelbook, 4K Steelbook. You guys can see me in the reflection. Can you guys see me in the reflection? So yeah, let me just open this real quick so it can show. Yeah, it is a matte finish. So I really like the matte finish. Actually, I'm glad it wasn't glossy. But yeah, there is the Batman Steelbook. I know pretty much everybody is showing this off in their Blu-ray hauls, 4K hauls, because everybody bought this movie. I get it. But I'm one of them. I like this movie a lot. I love it, actually. I'm talking about I like it. I love it. So yeah, that has been my Blu-ray / 4K haul for the month of May. If you guys have any questions about what I picked up, y'all want to tell me what y'all picked up, I'll keep the chat open, and let's see what y'all are talking about. I have a line of Funkos on top of my movie shelf. Nice, very nice. Your cat sees some paranormal stuff. Yes. Yeah. I think I already read some of these. I went back a little too far. I picked up Missing Link yesterday at Goodwill, brand new. Nice. I heard that movie was decent though. I heard that movie was really good. Gold Pizza Brain. What's up, AJ? What's up? What's going on? Still need to watch Malignant. Malignant is a very divisive horror film. It does have some action sequences. Some people are like, it turns into an action movie. It sucks, but I like it. I think it definitely adds something to the film, adds some flavor, some, interesting aspects for sure, some crazy kills. And just some nasty stuff in that movie. It's good. I like it. Jared Runner says, have you ever heard of Bones TV series? Yo, let me tell you how much I used to watch Bones. Let me get a sip of water. I used to watch Bones so much. I watched it for about 12 years, never missed a week. Never missed a week of television of that show. Bones is part of me. I love that show so much. And I never finished it. I'm on the last season right now, but I loved Bones so much, and I would like tell everybody to watch it, and I would like make people watch the show with me. Like my mom, the amount of episodes of Bones my mom watched because I forced her to watch it with me, it's excessive. I'll tell you that right now. Gold Pizza Brain says, not the biggest horror fan, only horror movies from the 70s. I get that. I like 70s horror movies as well. I like 70s movies in general. 70s movies are great. 60s movies are great as well. 80s are good. 90s are great. 2000s are great. 80s is just not my decade for film. I don't love them. I do like a lot of 80s films, but I do find them overrated. Extremely hot take, but that's something that's me, you know. Bruce Wayne said Jurassic Park 3 is good. Wow. I don't hear that every day. Love Candyman. Candyman is a great movie. It doesn't get talked about enough. I don't have Jurassic Park 1 to 3 on 4K. They just now released these movies on 4K individually. So the only other way you were able to get the 4Ks were if they were in the set. Gold Piece of Rain, I think you would enjoy X since it definitely gives you 70s, 80s vibes for sure. But you know, it does lack in some places. It does. X to me is a 5 out of 5, but it's not perfect overall. I get that. I get the 5 out of 5, but not perfect. I will give things 5 out of 5s, but it's not quite 10 out of 10. This might be like a 9 or a 9.5 out of 10, but it's a 5 out of 5. Like, it's kind of tough because I don't want to give it a 4.5. I don't feel like it's a 4.5. I don't know. That's just how my brain works. I think I'll rent it and give it a chance. Nice. Belle is in my top 3 of the year. I heard Belle is really good. I'm gonna watch it. I'm Batman. I'm Vengeance. Beautiful steelbook. It is a great steelbook. I did buy Uncharted on 4K. Nice. I did not love that movie. I'm an Uncharted fan. I really like the games. I didn't love it, but I liked it. I'm Batman. Yes. Missing Link is really good, but not better than Paranorman. Interesting. Okay. I picked up The Nice Guys on Blu-ray. That's one that I need to pick up. I loved it. Like it's in my top 10 favorite movies. Nice. My parents are super fans of Bones. I love Bones so much. I've seen episodes of Bones. My parents, it's pretty good. Nice. Give me a second, y'all. All right. That has been my live stream Blu-ray haul for May. Thank you guys for stopping by. All 9 of you still in the chat. Make sure you like this video, share it if you can. And I appreciate you guys stopping by. I have a complete Blu-ray collection, Blu-ray and 4K collection video coming out at the middle of the month on June 18th. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be quite the live stream. So you guys stay tuned for that. And thank you guys for stopping by. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.